time to join us today. I'm very glad that we are continuing this. This is the second engineering hours conversation, or AKA weekly product updates. Last week was the first one, which we hosted over on our Discord community. This one we're hosting over here on Twitter. And thank you, TJ, for being here. Looking forward to give you guys quick updates what we've been working on this week and what's coming next, and then we'll take some space for the community to bring in and ask some questions. By the way, last time I think the Wonder have showed us some of in the Discord. He showed his screen and showed us some of the contest. People built some products or games and so on with the Ocean platform. So I don't know. Do we have something similar today, Wonder, or we just go full product updates?
For now, full product updates. Only problem with X Space, I can't really live stream anything. But if you guys want to see something that the community member made, we're gonna keep posting some of our winners of the Ocean Creator Contest. If you scroll down, you can see he made a really cool game. So, but yeah, we're just gonna go product updates today.
Okay, good, good. So I think, it wouldn't take long, just to give a quick background to everyone. As you know, on 22nd of February, we have basically said hello world, the first kind of massive marketing push, rather, to kind of put an anchor or a break point publicly that here we are, we're building, and there's coming something coming up next. We released our first version of the product of Ocean, and then we also released now the operators platform. Of course, all of these products are considered in the testnet phase, where we're gathering feedback from every user and building a huge backlog of features and things that we need to work on and build. I think, of course, the OSOL as of a platform itself was delivered, including the infrastructure for redemption, OTC transactions, and the index itself, uh, ready for whenever the time is to push OSOL 2 and start marketing it. From an engineering perspective, I think the last week we have mentioned that the engineering team have been or built the back end of Ocean using TypeScript, and that itself have caused us few issues, including adding the Anthropic NPC agent to APIs, communication tools, and also it caused us basically scalability issues, I would say, in terms of uh, adding more features and more features. It just gave hard time for the engineering team to add more features or fix issues. It's in the models itself. Now the funny thing is, like, the moment we started working on, so that thing, I'll come to the funny thing soon. That TypeScript issue of the back end of the Ocean engine caused us that delay in product release, or not caused us. It's predicted to cause us longer, from bug definition. Well, once we detect a bug to the time we fix it, it's at least going to be 5 times slower than if the backend is written in Python, specifically the inference engine. So that as a team, we came like, okay, we have to switch. It was a mistake to build it in TypeScript. We need to switch everything to Python. So around 1.5 weeks ago, the team already started working on the test. We actually what we on the migration from TypeScript to Python. They are today in testing. So by 1st of April, it will be already live in production in the backends of the Ocean. Of course, maybe that's something people wouldn't notice, but at least what you would notice is the moment we have Python completed as the backend and fully functional and integrated and tested and so on, our feature release is going to be 10 times faster. So the moment we have that ready, the Python, and it's live in the backend, you'll see every week we'll have a new feature, new feature, new feature. Like, I'm talking about like really solid, good features. Um, so not like simple stuff. I'm talking about like ability to have the routing intelligence, ability to I don't know, like different types of code generation, ability to integrate itself, ability into code generation tools, ability basically for you to you will feel it by more precise answers, by different types of responses that was not but is currently not supported. You feel it in the latency of the voice communication. That itself, by the way, this backend TypeScript is causing us issues into rolling back the voice authentication into Ocean because it's TypeScript again. So that feature where Miss O remembers everyone's voice, it's built, but because of the TypeScript integration, it caused us a lot of issues and also scalability. We couldn't handle the number of users there once we tested it, so we had to take it down. And but the moment we have now this new backend rolled out, the voice authentication will be back soon. The routing intelligence also is going to come with its first version soon. All of that's going to become really fast. So there will be, inshallah, weekly updates on the product itself. So that's a thing, and I think also that really helps us because if you also think of um, when you when you have new features, right? Either there's some people in the team that can do it, or you need to hire people outside. When it's TypeScript and AI, it gets you have some people who know how to use some APIs, but you don't have enough people to kind of work on it. Even me, I can't come and help. But when it's Python, I can come in and join myself. I code Python too, so it's easy for anyone to come in and help and fix or add features or build a new feature or whatsoever. Now, also that's very important for us because the engineering agent now is also gonna be is we already started the PRD of that, so it's already in the progress. It's gonna be really simple to build. But once the engineering agent is live, then this backend Python of the Ocean engine is going to be open source. So then the engineering operators or agents, the previous name, will come in and help us on this code base. And if it's Python, you will have more people to easier to come and help into making this a better product. So generally thinking now that's for Ocean itself. So the main focus was delivering the Python backend in the switching to Python. We are right now in QA. By first day of the month, it will be already live in production. That's one for Ocean. For operators, there's two things the team working on right now. So they're working on defining exact features and block reward logics for the engineers and how when they commit code or submit a PR request, and then if the PR request is approved, the MISO rewards the person because of his code contribution. So it's just defining the UI features, the list of the block reward measurement features, and we're just kind of like thinking of how that's going to be implemented. But it's not going to take a long time to be implemented once we have the plan all already. It's we're not talking about 3 months or something. We're talking about much less time than that because we already have kind of like the foundation to build on top of, which is the UI, the UI components, design systems, and so on. Now, the operators, right now, the team is the highest priority for the team is looking to supporting multiple languages, meaning that when users submit or write content about O and submit it for the operators as a link to get a reward for, basically what's going to happen is the operators, you're going to get, how to say, the AI will have better contextual understanding when your language is not English. So that's just a piece that we have currently missing, and we have a lot of people requesting multiple languages like Vietnamese, Indonesian, Hindu, and Arabian, and other languages. So that's also a good important feature for us from a backend perspective that we need to support in the operators. So that's something the team is working on. We've been monitoring the block reward distribution in terms of quantities and fairness, I would say. So there was an adjustment on the block reward, like how much people earn. It was too much at one point, so we kind of balance it a little bit because there's not much users yet currently. Therefore, we had to balance down the block reward, though it's still massive, but it will be too much. So we had to kind of balance it down, reduce the pool size. If you look at the current, basically the eyes of the team right now on the operators platform is more into, is this fair reward distribution? Does it make sense business wise for the community? Is it rating the posts properly? Is it rating the is it measuring the when someone posts about something, is it properly measuring the liking, the tweets, the interactions, and so on? Like, so that's kind of these small features that it's not something you look at in the front end. It's something that the team have to kind of study and look at the market and look at the community, how it's using the app, what's the problem they're facing, and just studying the numbers. And to be honest, such things are so hard to do without actually already launching the product, putting it in the market, looking at people using it, and then gathering feedback and monitoring user experience and interactions. And from that, we're changing. About monitoring user experience interactions, actually, the team on the other side, back to Ocean, they have adjusted the user interface. There's the light theme coming in. There is better, like let's say, reference pointing of the references of whatever answer the AI gave you. So that also you can follow Alex Giliv on his account on Twitter. You'll find that he's kind of sometimes post things. He leaks them though. Sometimes he shouldn't leak them before we know, but he leaks few things. So if you wanna get some leaked content on the UI, just follow him. That's from a design perspective. That's it. Now, to summarize what I said in a language that's away from features, the whole focus of the team right now is only two things. 80% of the focus is on Ocean, 20% of the focus is on operators. We care so much that we get the operators platform automated, like on the fly, just flying, and we kind of giving it the wings, building the wings for it. Because the moment operator platform is stable, scalable, and the rewards in that platform is beautiful and people like it, and there's a clear path to post, earn, claim, spend, right? You have that clear path. uh, Commit code, uh, get the UPR approved, merged, and then you earn immediately, and then claim it and spend it. Once you have that two pathway for engineers and marketing, you are talking about unlimited marketing, continuously, never stop, 24/7 from all around the world. People just talking about the project, right? Which is amazing, which reflects on other things too. Now, the other part is the engineering, right? Instead of us taking 1 month to build an integration, now it will take probably so much less, like 2 weeks, 1 week, even 5 days, 3 days, if not less, because now you have thousands of people who could compete in and actually get it done. And that's exactly actually what we did with the migration from TypeScript to Python. We had two teams, one internally and one from outside, to compete on migrating the code to Python faster. Who would do the reintegration? Who would rebuild the code in Python faster? And now we have two versions of the backend actually at the same time, because we cannot miss a day. This deadline and having this project to move on time is so crucial for us that we had to literally keep our team building that and then hiring people from outside to come and also do that without the knowledge of the other of our team. So we make sure that on the deadline it's done, right? Whoever gets it best is going to be deployed. Now, moving forward in the future means also the same thing. Like we have new feature, either our team picks it up and get it done on time and not and get rewarded, or someone from outside could come in, pick the job, pick the task or the integration, get it done fast before our team, and get rewarded instead of the team. So that's that competitive landscapes this operator platform going to create is going to be massive, and that's only starting with O. Later on, once O Soul is pushed, you're talking about multiple projects from Solana ecosystem, AI ecosystem, also jumping in the operator platform. Then the people, the engineers that can help both projects, O and other projects, and at the same time can also talk about O and other projects at the same time. So that gives more natural, let's say, natural flow of the user content, right? It's not only about one project, and all these content are at the end measured by one platform. There are other features we've been discussing in operators, which is like suggesting tasks for the users, and giving them ideas of articles to write and so on. But this again features zooming out back again at the whole picture. As I said before, 80% of the focus on ocean and resources, 20% of the ocean resources and operators. It doesn't need more than that. And that's all what we're focused on right now. We're building, we're building, we're building. Until the market dynamics shift and change, we will be talking about different things. But right now, the only thing we can do is build. So let's build and let's focus on building, and that's the only thing we will do. And yeah, wish us the best luck. Thank you guys, all the operators, hundreds of you. Thank you for pushing the word out in the last week. It's been an amazing experience to see how people are writing content. I'm very motivated about it. Actually, people are motivated about operators more than Ocean. But Ocean have a strategic reason why it's being built, and it's just an MVP right now. So once both, mature, hopefully we will be the OpenAI of the Web3. As US have OpenAI, China has DeepSeek, and Web3 will have Ocean. So days will show us how that's going to be executed. We are working on it. It's still at the infancy. It's too early for everyone, for anyone to be involved. So welcome, and happy to take over any questions. Wonder, can you hear me?
Oops, I was muted. I had a double mute. Yeah, no, I just unmuted. Yeah, I can hear you, Shadid. Can we get heart emojis if we could hear them? I was saying while I was muted. If anyone wants to come up, we could get a few questions before we wrap up. But if not, it's fine. Let me see some emojis. I'm scrolling down. Emojis if you can hear us properly. Thank you, DD.
So I have one on stage. Muhammad, please come in.
It's okay. If nobody wants to join in by in one.
Cool, Abdullah, come in.
Hello, Shadid. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Fine. All the community talk about the price. Can you say something like when we can, as investor, when we, for how long we can wait?
That's a good question. The only thing I can say, this is not the right time to expect high prices. This is the time when you buy, when everyone is selling. That's the only thing I can say because this is the normal market dynamics. Everything in the market right now is in a downtrend since the Bybit hack, which happened on the same day of the O Limitless Summit. There is a massive correlation here. It's obvious for everyone to see. So it makes no sense to do any marketing or to to even focus on the utility of the token right now when everything is down, because it's just like burning out money in the sky and the air for nothing. So then, meaning that this is the time when you take the supply out from the people who are selling and they're scared and they don't see the future of the project. So good luck doing that. That's the only answer I can make.
Okay. I have another question. Is your 130 million investment in O.XYZ affected by IO price or no? It's already done.
The transactions have been executed of the OTCs back in once the announcement was done a few days before that. That's the only thing I can answer now.
Okay. Thanks.
Of course. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. So the auction is 1, no one speaking. 2, no one requesting to speak. 3, no one requesting to speak. I'll count to 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I miss a number? In between, I think no. Okay, good. So then I think that concludes the weekly product updates and engineering hours talk. I hope next week we may be talking more about actually all markets. There are a few things been cooking in the background, just unable to share them. So hopefully next week, Arcanum will be sharing with us some updates on what's happening in the background. Um, we have one last guy I want to ask. Okay, let's get him in, Sinjum.
Yo, anyone hear
Yo,
me?
I can hear you. Sounding clear. Tell me.
Should I have few questions about price? Do you think the project will reach higher prices than before when the market recovers? Actually, the people are afraid of the current price movements and the low liquidity.
Yes.
What do you think about the low liquidity in the OI chart?
Yeah, of course. The liquidity is not there because it's like giving you free money for nothing. We have already added massive liquidity since the launch of the project, and we have literally just basically just put money in the market for people to grab it. But considering the current market condition, it makes no sense for us to invest in the liquidity, and it's a good opportunity for anyone who. After all the All Limitless Summit and all the things we have done and the products we're building, and if they still can't see this project gonna go up in the future, like definitely let them sell, you know? And to be honest, the only people who ask me about liquidity are the people who are here to day trade, gamble, or for quick profit. I have big investors who have literally more than $500,000 each one of them. And they bought once and they never came to me and asked about liquidity because they never went and checked because they don't have time, right? Because they're not here to trade. And whoever went and checked liquidity is someone who want to sell. So if you want to sell, sell. Good luck. Sell at the low price, please. We'll buy it from you. Uh, it's a fair market. It's open for. We have no obligation to provide liquidity. We have obligation to bring in market makers and so on. Of course, that's something very crucial and important for the project. But the important piece here is the timing. Investing for us, investing $3, $4, $5 million in liquidity today is going to damage us. It's going to bring nothing to us. The same money, investing it in the right time, will bring benefit to everyone in the community. So for us, we're like, okay, let it be like this. Let the people who don't believe in the project go out. It's an amazing opportunity to purge the gamblers from the community. And one day when the market switch, which always happens when the market flips, we will be back up and strong. Thank you very much for your question.
Okay, thanks. But how can the gamblers out of the project with the low liquidity? They can sell.
That's good. I got them squeezed in. I don't want them to sell. And if they sell,
How can you decrease
if
them?
they sell and they sell, they damage themselves and everyone else. So that shows they only care about themselves. Let them do it. If they don't want to sell, okay, even better. Another look at the end. At the end,
They don't want to sell at prices, but if OI will reach the high prices, they will sell at high prices also.
okay, because they bought and they waited. Buy and wait. Sell like them at high price.
But this will damage the OI project.
No, it wouldn't. Look, at the end, if you want to talk about liquidity and the depth of how deep that conversation gonna go, it will take us an hour. But at the end, you can never. There will always look. No matter what, there will always be hidden participants in the market that have came in at the right time and just sat and wait. Even if you try to buy all the supply from the market, there are a few people who will never sell you their supply. So no matter what, even if the price goes down, goes up, whatever, like at the end, these people gonna show up in the right time. They will sell. So from a market dynamics perspective, actually, it's called a shakeout, right? Market goes down, the non-believers go out. Then it goes up, the gamblers go out. Then it goes down a little bit. This shakeout, when it happens, the longer it happens, the purer the community that holds the coin is. So that's kind of give you a hint a little bit. So that shakeout, if it kept happening up and down, normally with the market, whatever happens, right, it will shake everyone out. And if it's very long, everyone's going to be out. The gambler, the non-gambler, the anyone except someone who believes in the team and the project and have seen this from day one and have seen the progress are the only people who are going to stay. And these are the people who really deserve to be there in the right time. Thank you very much. But Sanjay, okay, so cut it. I cannot speak about this stuff publicly on a Twitter space. You know, this is monitored by government agencies, monitored by multiple people. This me answering this is illegal, by the way. I cannot answer this question in multiple jurisdictions. I'm not even allowed to answer your question. But you know, just out of good faith, I'm trying to give you encrypted messages as much as I can. But by the way, there's no founder in the world who have in the crypto market that you will go out, speak with him on price, and he will answer you except me. So I hope you can appreciate me taking the risk to answer your question. Look, this would be it for this question. Again, talking about prices is really not allowed. Read about it in the law. It's really not allowed, and I want to. I would love to explain everything, but I can't. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Take care of yourself. Thank you, of course, Sinjun, for your question, and see you guys again soon. This is just second week. See you third week with more progress and updates. And whenever it's the right time, you will know, and we will let you know. So take care. Bye bye.